Wagwan, everybody. Welcome back to the Shakalaka Podcast.
Wait. Why?
Because Carrie got a little island flavor. Not at all. Welcome back to the Boo Shakalaka Podcast. I'm your host, Tiffany, joined by co-host Pierre.
We ain't got time for no greens because we got to get into this. We got to get into this.
All right, we are here for... We hope you enjoyed 13 Ghosts. I didn't, but we should be back with a review that you might enjoy. We are here for Carrie, the old 1976 version. Synopsis is a shy, outcast teenage girl with a strict religious upbringing discovers she has telekinetic powers. As she navigates the cruelty of her classmates and the control of her mother, her powers begin to surface in unexpected ways.
My number one problem with this movie is the trailer. The trailer told the whole damn story. I get that it was a book, but have you seen the trailer?
Those trailers back in the day, yes, those trailers back in the day told the whole story religiously. And we thought that, I think that they used to tell the whole story and then people complained and then they stopped telling the whole story. And then like now they're going back to telling the whole story.
Baby, they're not even going, I'm so tired of these. Hey, so production started. Look at why do we see on-set photos and videos of The Devil Wears Prada 2? What's happening with y'all? Like, what? Is that part of the marketing strategy now?
People gotta have their viral. They have to have their viral moment. They just have to have it. They just have to have. They have to have their moment, like the moment Carrie had at the opening of this movie, which is a moment I remember so fondly. But I feel like Carrie lucked out as to where she started her period because it was the perfect place to start it. You just rinse that bitch off, put a pad on, and hit the road, Jack.
This part was
unlike me, who found out what I got on the bus after school.
This was traumatic. I had no idea. It's very traumatic. Growing up as a gay child and you're watching a movie that you really like and your parents won't let you, they got to fast forward through the beginning of the movie because they think that you just want to see the naked bodies at the it's like, that's not why I like the movie, y'all. Mm-hmm. Because we start the movie off with naked girls in bush and bush light and they're in the girls' locker room. Carrie is in there having the most sexual shower I've ever seen before in my life. Ever. Hey,
it looks like she had just got out of gym. That hot water hitting your back after you just got out of gym, man, that's amazing.
It looks like Chun-Li's shower. Absolutely not. Like she
baby. But the baby's period starts. Her period starts. And she is so scared. She doesn't know what it is. I hated this for her. This for her. As someone who did not have the proper education on a woman's site, like I knew what it was. I knew what I needed to do, but I didn't know like all of the caveats that come with it. I didn't know how I would feel, blah, 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 blah. I didn't know that my hormones would be like, do. And the girls in there, instead of saying, are you okay? They just start throwing tampons and pads at her. Plug it up, Carrie. Plug it up, Carrie. Plug it up. And Carrie probably doesn't even know.
Plug it up.
She probably doesn't even know that it's open, to where to even put the tampon. She probably doesn't even know, that's the thing. She doesn't know anything about it because her mother has shielded her from normal things. But Miss Collins comes in and she's like, break this shit up, break it up. And
she come in, she slapped the shit out of Carrie. And
Carrie was having a moment. And I get it. I understand this crash out. She probably thought she was dying. Like,
I'm glad you do. I understand all that and I can be compassionate. However, if you come running up, touching me with blood on your, that's the part where you got because she was hysterical. Like, it's like, maybe like help, but why are you touching me with your blood? Like, that's not okay in any situation. Like, even if I done got stabbed, I'm not going to touch you with my blood. Like, why are you touching me with your blood? Like, that's my only issue with Carrie. Because it's like when she was touching and they're like, ew, like, why are you touching me with it though? Like, you can just say, look, like, you don't have to touch me. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about her. But yeah, the teacher slapped the shit out of her and then Carrie popped that light. So that's our first instance. Something going on with this girl. She rolls up to the principal's office, I guess, because in those situations, they call your parents and they let you go home and stuff. The principal don't give a damn about this girl. He don't even know her name. He calling her Cassie. He called her Cassie one too many times. She flipped that damn ashtray on his ass. I bet you know my name now, ho.
Carrie, it's Carrie.
Carrie make her way home. Little boy teasing her. Creepy Carrie. Oh, you feeling you broke your ankle? This was all retribution. I wasn't feeling any bad for anybody in this movie because it's like, why are you messing with this girl? Like, there's really
only a couple people get my I feel bad for toward at the end, but during the middle
Yeah,
part, nobody,
yeah,
nobody,
but because I mean,
nobody.
in the book, like she is.
No, we're talking about the movie. We're not going to do that. We're talking about this movie. We're not going to go to the book. If you want to read the book, please go read the book. We're talking about the theatrical release of Carrie, 1976.
She's not like an ugly girl. Like I mean, she may dress like homely, but she's just not. And then here we're introduced
She's
to her.
plain. She's plain.
Yeah, she's plain Jane.
Literally, that's all she is plain.
But her mom is super pretty. And now her mother,
Margaret.
I don't know what Margaret White does for. Well, I guess she goes around and solicitates her religion to everybody. And if she was Muslim, they would have a problem with it. So she runs.
Who is paying to keep the lights on? That's what I want to know. How do you keep the lights on?
It was a nice house, but again, hell, you could have been the paper boy and afforded that house back then. They talking about $10 you can rent a tux. Hell, but she goes over to one of the main girls is Sue. She was one of the girls who started throwing the towels and stuff at Carrie. She goes over to Sue's mom's house and she's just trying to solicit Jesus to her. And she's like, girl, my daughter is a good girl. And she's like, these are godless times. So she give her a donation, going about your way. So she rolls up at home. Carrie changed her clothes. She go downstairs. Now her mom gets the call from, now don't be calling my parents this late in the evening. They call and tell Mrs. White what happened. She tells Carrie to come down. And Carrie's just like, Mom, why didn't you tell me? Like, I thought I was dying. She slaps her with the Bible and just starts reading scriptures.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watches.
I really feel like these scriptures are not in the Bible. I haven't checked. But she starts reading her all this Christian nationalist propaganda.
Remember that podcast? Remember that episode? I was like, I don't know. I didn't read the Bible. I gotta figure out which episode that was. I laughed for like 20 minutes thinking about that.
She starts slapping her with the Bible, telling her that it's a sin that she had a period, and she tells her to go pray. So she's Christian nationalism.
No, she puts her in the prayer closet. Prayer closet. She locks her in the prayer closet.
Yes. So so she can pray the sin that she had a period away.
Carrie's mom was the weirdest I've ever heard. It's the weirdest thing I've ever even thought of. Like, clearly you didn't want this child. Why did you keep her? Like, I get it. You know, they probably think that abortion is a sin. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying kill her. I'm saying, why didn't you give Carrie up for adoption? Why didn't you take her to the church and give her to the nuns? You know, why didn't she do something like that? I feel like that would have just been the better outcome, because obviously her sin of having Carrie was the biggest sin that she was living with, and she's just passing it on to her child. Why didn't she just give Carrie up? That's what I'm talking about. But moving on.
So, so we now
are we at the gym yet? We back at the gym.
So we understand that Carrie's in an abusive relationship with her mom. So back at school, the girls are facing detention. They have to go to a detention for a week, 50 minutes. I mean, just a period.
Not the gym. They're out there in the field. The field.
Well, they started off in the gym. You're right. And they have to go through this detention all week in order to go to prom. If they don't, they can't go to prom. And they're just being like snotty about it. Because I mean, I really don't know why. Like, they're acting like this was. To me, now this is how I'm thinking of it in 2025. To me, I would have been happy because she's just making them do exercises. You're about to go to prom. Your body is about to be. She got them doing sit-ups, push-ups, stretching. Like, y'all about to be able to. Prom night is going down. Like, y'all about to.
All they need to do is that 3-day, that 72-hour military diet where you eat the egg whites and shit all day.
We ain't got time for that.
They be in there.
So, and mind you, a lot of these girls look plain too. All these fucking anyway. So they're doing that. The main one who has an objection is, damn, I forgot her name.
Chris.
Chris. She hates it and she's just mad the whole time. She ends up actually being like, "We're not doing this. Like, they got 10 minutes left," and she decides to start complaining. So she's like, "You only got 10 minutes." The teacher's like, "You got 10 minutes left."
Crazy.
She said, "Shove them up your teacher cup," and slap the shit out of her. Now, I understand it's the 70s, but you still.
Hand, that teacher's hand is happy. That hand,
baby, she slapped the shit out of these girls.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Slap. So Chris is like, you all, if we stand together, we can stop her. They're like, shut the fuck up, Chris. Like, our body's about to look good for this prom.
We're almost done. You just said, like, that's crazy.
Chris leaves, and so she can't go to prom anymore. So we are introduced to Carrie's life at school. I mean, again, she's plain Jane, but Sue's boyfriend, is his name Tommy. So Tommy, Carrie have a class, and the teacher's reading a poem that Tommy wrote, and Carrie's like, "It's beautiful," and the teacher is an asshole, and he's like, "Beautiful." Like I didn't even understand the point in that. Like,
why is he the teacher in Teen Witch?
is he really? Is he the same loser ass teacher?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying personality wise.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, damn. But yeah, just like being mean to the student for no reason. So Tommy kind of kind of takes up for her. He's just like, "You suck," but so they have that. And then Carrie walking around trying to figure out how the fuck she can move things with her mind. She going through the library, looking up telekinesis and shit. Which, so now we're introduced to, well, not introduced, but well, yeah, we are. We're introduced to Chris's boyfriend, Billy. And all we need to know about them is they have an abusive ass, weird ass relationship. I don't care if people talk about, "Oh, this is how teenagers are." I ain't never. It's like she brushing her hair, he's swerving around, drinking beer, and she calling him names, and he's slapping her. And then she's like, "Kiss me," and they kiss in this movie like birds feeding their young. Like her mouth is open and he kisses inside the mouth. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then she pushes him off. It's like, but didn't you just tell him to kiss you? Whatever. Very weird. And then she gives him a blowjob, and she's like, "I hate Carrie White." She gives him the blowjob while she's saying his name. I don't know how I still can't do that. So she decides to come up with a plan. They go down and hack up some pigs because they're going to dump pig's blood on Carrie White, which is criminal assault, and it'll earn you about 3 to 5 years in prison.
It'll earn you death in this movie.
So yeah, I don't know. Like we never really understand what's her beef with. Like I guess she blames Carrie for them going to detention, and this is her plan to get her back
because she doesn't see like just textbook
no accountability.
She doesn't see her wrongdoing. Just
not at all.
It just affects her. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they set that up, and so Sue tells Tommy to ask Carrie to prom. Why? Because she wants Carrie to get out to meet people. I would have just.
Why couldn't the three of them go together?
Well, because the teacher said in the midst, because Carrie tells the teacher that Tommy asked, and see, this is why I don't like that fake shit. Because the teacher's like, "Well, you're pretty and you got pretty hair," and then she looking in the mirror like, "Girl, you ugly as fuck." Then she go to Tommy and Sue talking about, "Why you ask Carrie? You know Carrie ugly as fuck. Why you want to go with her?" Sue is saying because she needs to go out and explain, and then the teacher's like, "You can't go if you don't have a date." So I guess their prom has rules where if you don't have a date, you can't go.
She could have found another date. There was somebody else in that school she could have found, and they could have went as a foursome, the Fantastic Four, Core Four, whatever the four.
Any more fours?
Floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ichi, san, shi. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. And do trois, quatre. How many 1 through 4s do you want me to do?
Do one in Italian, motherfucker.
Kiss my ass, bitch. There you go. 4 words.
So the teacher gives them hell, and they like, no, he's gonna ask Carrie because she needs to go out and make friends, and this is gonna be good for her. So he rolls up to her house, and he like, "Hey, go to prom with me." She's like, "Get off my porch." He like, "I'm not leaving until you go with me," which is kind of problematic. But she's like, "All right, I'll go with you. Get off the porch." He's like, "All right, make sure you get a dress." So they go and they set up the blood and all that kind of stuff backstage. And Chris go and tell her all mean girlfriends, like, "This is what we about to do to Carrie. This is about to go to Carrie." So, what's the Margot? Is it Margot?
Sure.
I hate you. M Girl's boyfriend, he goes and he's like, "Hey, I want to collect the ballots." Because the nerd is in charge of it and he's a jock, I guess he just lets him do what the fuck he wants to do. Like, no, you can't collect ballots. Like, what the fuck? But I get it's the 70s, you can just do shit. So they have their plan set up. Carrie go and she make her dress handmade like Cinderella. She don't even have birds and rats helping her. And the girls in town. Now, there is one part of the movie that confuses me because Tommy goes and they get the tux because they rent tuxes for $10 because that's how much they cost in the 70s. Goddamn. And there's this part where they're just going back and forth, and all of a sudden it gets like, yeah, they start like chipmunks, and I'm like, editor, what was that?
Who knows? It was something going on in the room. They pulled a prank on somebody and forgot to delete it.
But yeah, so Carrie.
But get to the part where Carrie tells her mom that she's going to prom. Get to that part.
So Carrie telling her mom at the dinner table, she's like, "Tommy asked me to prom, and I'm going splash." She threw tomato soup at her. Like, you fucking bitch. But Carrie's used to this abuse. So she just wipe her face off and she keep talking. She's like, Mom, I'm going to prom. Then her mom getting one of her Christian nationalist rants again. After the blood comes the boys. Sniffing around, wondering where the smell comes from. Oh, yes, Eve was weak and all this kind of shit. And it's raining. And so she's about to go close the window. And she's like, Mama, sit down and talk to me. She's like, I gotta go close the window, bitch. She's like, I will get them, bitch. Boom. Telekinesis, telekinesis, telekinesis. She closes the windows with her mind. And that's when Carrie's like, all right now, ho. She's like, you a witch? This is the devil's power. She's like, girl, I ain't a Christian nationalist no more. Why? Because I actually read a damn book for myself. You're lying. And it ain't true. I have telekinesis. I can move things with my mind. And guess what? I'm going to prom and I don't want to talk about it no more. I said, well, all right, Kim Fields. Carrie was like, oh, baby, it's over with. Like, you know what I can do now. Don't try me, ho. So Carrie getting ready for prom. Because she, in the mirror that she broke at the beginning of the movie with her telekinesis, baby, her mama up in there pacing and praying and pulling her hair and shit. Just like, girl, get committed. How did this woman get custody of this child? So, and I understand her dad left town and stuff, but still, like, put me with a foster family immediately. So Tommy arrives and her mom's telling her, like, burn the dress, take it off. I can see your dirty pillows and all this stuff. And she's like, Mom, sit down, be quiet. Sit down. She's doing too much. Carrie, nope, sit down, be quiet. Like, and so once you start using your powers on humans, now, Carrie, you ventured into danger. So her mama get back up. She's like, sit down. Boom. Again.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. That's what she should have said.
Quite literally. She's like, Mama, you sit your ass down. You don't say a word until I'm gone. She's like, I will even be home early. So that she go down. Her dress looks nice. They go to prom and she's, being shy girl, spy girl. She's like, I don't want to get out. I'm scared. Let's wait. I don't want to dance. She get into prom. Everybody looking, gawking, because she actually looks good. I mean, she did. I mean, she put a little bit of curl in her hair, but I mean, she look all right. She ain't got no. I mean, well, nobody has bras on, but I'm just like, okay, because them titties are hanging out. And they sit at the table, and they one of the Sue's other friends, I guess a nicer girl, she's like introducing herself. She's like, oh my God, you made your dress. Like everybody's being pleasant, nice. Teacher comes over and like, you look great. No, I don't, but thank you. Like, girl, we ain't got time for all this. So her and Tommy finally end up dancing, and she has a good time. And then Margot, Mary, Mally, Susan, whatever the girl name is, she goes and they have fake ballots. They have Carrie and Tommy winning prom king and queen, and they throw the other ballots away. And they announced that prom king and queen are Carrie and Tommy.
Like, whoever the fuck read the thing, like, nobody voted for anybody else. Okay.
Exactly. So they walk up there. Carrie is elated. This is the happiest moment in her life. She crying.
So much slow motion walking, just slow motion.
Yes, they clapping. Like 10 minutes. They giving her flowers. They had to get the runtime up. This movie went by fast as hell. So
we're already at the end, guys. We're literally at the end.
So yeah, they walk up on stage. They give her, like, she literally just like this. Everybody's clapping for her. Happiest moment of her life. And now Sue even snuck in to see the happiest moment of her life. She backstage. She feels a little tug, not tuck. She sees and she walk over. She walk on the stage. She sees the can. She don't know what's in there, but she sees the can over Carrie. She's like, what the fuck? And so she sees where the cord is coming from. Now Chris and Tommy are like, I mean, not Chris and Tommy. Chris and Billy are under. Like literally under the stage, and she sees them, and they abusive ass relationship. They slapping each other about. The teacher sees Sue and comes and drags Sue's off, and Sue's like trying to explain. I guess she's not talking fast enough, even though it's slow motion. And by the time she throws Sue's out and locks the door, Chris pulls the rope,
the lever, crunk.
Not that lever, and Carrie gets. Bamboozled, boom shakalaka in the head with this blood. It's so funny how every iteration Tommy barely gets hit with this blood. And she has the look that most people would have. I know y'all fucking lying. I know you didn't fuck up my dress. My hair. What is this? Is it paint? Smells like shit. Y'all got animal blood on me right now. So Carrie's just humiliated, like mortified. And then she starts to go insane. Um,
Well, Tommy screams because he's like, "What the hell? How dare you? How dare you?" And then the bucket come down and bust him in the head, knock him the fuck out. How heavy?
and
It was an empty bucket. How heavy? Oh, I guess it was metal. I don't know.
yeah, them buckets back then. You got to think about it. It was a farm. Yeah, them buckets back then are heavy.
No, I don't know. I wasn't born in 1976.
But you've
I wasn't
watched
picking up no damn.
Babe. You've watched Babe and Charlotte's
I
Web,
have
and
never been to a actual farm and picked up a bucket.
yeah,
No,
the buckets
sorry.
are heavy. And it
Okay.
hits. Yeah, so now she starts going insane. She starts seeing everyone laughing at her and making fun of her, even though they're really not.
Norma
Well,
starts
Norma,
like that.
thank you. That's the end name. I haven't been
Oh,
saying
Norma.
Margot and Maggie. So Norma is laughing her ass off. And she's trying to get everybody else to laugh. And they're like, girl, this shit not funny. But I mean, yeah. So they do laugh at her, but now she thinks everyone is. And she starts
They're
hearing
all
her
gonna
mom.
laugh at
Her
you.
mom
They're all
told
gonna
her,
laugh at you. They're all
keep going,
gonna
keep
laugh
going,
at
keep
you.
going.
They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
So Chris and Billy get their ass up out of there. They just laugh and they get up out of there. So Carrie snaps, and it's Jean Grey time, baby. They trying to leave. Carrie say, "Where y'all going?" Pop, 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 pop. All the doors are closed. They try to walk out. The doors are closing in on them. They start screaming. Now y'all scared? She cuts the lights off. She cuts the lights red. I'm like, oh, you really tried to have a moment, Carrie. Like, this was theatrics. You didn't have to do all this. Carrie rolled out that damn fire hose and start spraying them bitches down. Like, with the fire hose, they all screaming. They trying to get out. She's like, oh, nope, nope, nope. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Never. So it's funny because one of the actresses who's getting sprayed with the hose, the one who plays Norma, she actually did like pass out because the hose hit her in the ear in the eardrum. And so she was actually passed out during this moment. So they go and they pick Tommy up off the stage because they're trying to get him to safety. And one of the teachers the principal goes, he tries to get the microphone and tell people to calm down. And the water sprays the microphone and electric fire starts. So now you started a fire. Now this is arson, Carrie. Carrie, this is arson. Now you can go to jail for several years. So Carrie just starts casually walking off stage as everyone's just screaming, dying, and crying. And I mean, that's it. I mean, everybody's on fire. She opens the door only for herself and then closes the door behind her.
Basketball, backboard, hits Miss Collins, crushes her ass.
Now, that's the only thing I don't like about this movie, and the only part I don't understand, because why did you kill the teacher?
Collateral damage. I think that's all Carrie felt. But I don't think everybody in that gym laughed at her. I don't believe everyone in that gym laughed at her. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Like the people said, she starts to hallucinate. She hallucinates, so she just goes crazy.
Yeah, but my thing is, as she was walking out, I've been right behind your ass. Because why did y'all let her walk out and close the door behind y'all? Y'all should have been trying.
Because I would have been right behind her. I would have been on her. I would have stepped on the back of her motherfucking dress. I would have been like, "Oop, flat tire!" Stepping on the back of her shoes, like. I used to hate when people would do flat tire. Oh, I'd be ready to fight. I'd be ready to fight over
it. Just ruins your whole balance. So Carrie is walking home. I don't know why she didn't take Tommy's car. But she's walking home.
I don't know why she didn't fly.
I
would have just levitated.
She
should have just levitated home.
That you didn't watch.
That. I did watch it with Chloe Grace Moretz.
Oh, you did? Okay. So,
and I was sitting there the whole time thinking, y'all want me to believe she ugly? That's what I was thinking the whole time.
So,
because there's no way.
Chris and Billy are following her, and they're about to like run her over in the car. Carrie turn around, boop, and blows up the car. Like they don't have a chance. Like damn, Carrie.
As she should.
Carrie get home. And mind you, her mama been all fucking crazy the whole time she been gone. But she get home.
Ain't slept yet.
She get in the tub, take the dress off, and she starts washing her body with soap. No washcloth. And getting all that blood
and
off
that
her.
seems like that's definitely shower. This is a shower.
Yeah, because she had to do her hair
take the shower first.
It's all in her hair.
If you want to soak. Yeah.
Like
it's definitely a shower.
The water red and shit. She get in a nightgown.
Maybe she didn't have a shower.
She go and pray. Then her mom comes upstairs. She's like, "Mom, you were right. They laughed at me." She's like, "It's all right. We'll pray, and we'll pray for the last time."
Well, she did tell her about the husband at this part.
Oh yeah. She's just. I mean, basically, they had a one night stand. He came home. He was drunk.
But she said she enjoyed it.
She said, "I liked it. I liked it." But that was the point in time where she was like, that was the sin, and that sin is how she became about. And because of that sin, that's why you have this power. And now it's time to die. Stab. She stabs Carrie in the back and goes rolling down the stairs. And not she's not coming. She's not coming at her too hard. She don't keep stabbing her, but Carrie's like, pulling herself and dragging herself, and she's trying to get out the door. And her mom blesses the knife. She's about to stab her. All of a sudden, ding, ding, ding. Carrie started throwing knives at this woman like I've never seen before in my life. She crucifies her mother with knives, like to the point that she could have stopped after the first two. Like once you disarmed her,
She had to make sure this bitch didn't follow her. She had to make sure she didn't talk no more. You silencio. Shut up, Margaret.
so Margaret has an orgasm and then she dies. Ha,
This is probably the
ha!
last time she actually felt something.
Yeah.
The first time was with Carrie Daddy, and then this is the last time.
Right. So Carrie gets up and realizing that she killed her mom, she goes insane again, and the house starts falling apart. And she tries to pull her mom up off the wall, and then she goes into the prayer closet with her mom, and the house just falls in on her, and she dies.
Mm-hmm.
Next morning, I mean, the whole house crumbles in on itself. I don't know what kind of power she used for that. And
She ain't got to
then
go to jail for it, so
now remember, Sue was outside, so she survived, and they say Tommy survived too. Like her mom's on the phone talking about it. And then Sue is having a dream where she's going to put flowers on Carrie's grave.
I thought Tommy died. Oh, okay. Good.
It's confusing. It's so confusing. But the way she was talking about it on the phone, she's like, "Yeah, I don't know, Tommy and Sue." Like she's talking about them like they're still here.
Okay.
When Sue goes and puts the flowers on Carrie's grave, they have Carrie burns in hell on a cross. Carrie's hand reaches out and snatches her, and it apparently scared the audiences back in 1976. And Sue's just traumatized about this moment, and the movie ends.
Well, she wakes up screaming, so it was a dream.
That's why I say she was traumatized. But we find out what happens to her in the sequel, The Rage Carrie 2.
Nothing. That movie doesn't exist. That was the end of Carrie 1976's rating. I'm going to give Carrie a 4. I still like Carrie. It was a really good movie. I feel like if you would have cut out those slow motions, the movie would have been 25 minutes. I feel like Carrie should have done more, and I feel like she should have just stood up to her bullies, like instead of everybody else. Like she shouldn't even went to prom. She should have went and handled Chris and Billy before she even went to prom. Did what she had to do, then go to prom. Like I don't know.
All this research.
People, they always get wrong people powers because if they gave me like Alex Mack, that stupid idiot, like ain't no way I would have ruled the world, and Alex Mack was a fool.
Her powers weren't that great. But
she still had them and she never used them, is what I'm saying. Alex Mack pissed me. Like I had to stop watching the show. She pissed me off as a kid. But Carrie, she did what she had to do. She didn't have her powers for that very long. And I guess she was just still coming to terms with actually becoming a woman, dealing with her hormones, dealing with bullies, dealing with this, that. But I feel like she really should have fought Chris. Like she should have fought her hand to hand, fist to fist, glove to glove. Let her feel it. Let her feel it. But I still would recommend Carrie. Carrie's good. I don't know about the sequels. I'll stick with the original. But I am interested in seeing the TV show. I hope that they go back to the book, even though this isn't based on the book. But originally, the Carrie character was supposed to be fat, which is why pig's blood is thrown on her. So I do hope that they do cast a larger, robust, round woman for the TV series.
And it is Mike Flanagan
to the original material. He probably won't. He's going to cast his wife as a teenager.
They're filming it now, though. They are filming it now, but I really hope he gets like a new actress to play her. I really hope so.
Is it supposed to be based in 2025?
I don't know.
Like present day, I wonder.
I don't know. They just said it was going to be closer to the book, which they always promise that.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
So I'm going to give Carrie a 4 as well because I do enjoy it. I enjoy all of them. I can watch all of them because, I mean, it's the same story, and I do.
Even the made-for-TV one?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. It's more to the book as well. But it's because it's a classic. Growing up gay, that bullying shit. Like, yes, it's a classic. Don't be a bully trope. So yes, don't be a bully, and you won't die at your prom. So I do like this movie, and I am going to talk about the book. There are a few things that they left out because she's supposed to be telekinetic and telepathic because Sue's supposed to be pregnant and she feels Sue's pregnancy, and that's why she doesn't kill her. She doesn't kill the teacher. And that's really it. Just stuff like that I think are interesting little parts because, like, yeah, she felt like they touched on that in the remake. Like, she knew the child was a girl because she was like, "Oh, you're having a girl. That's why I'm not gonna kill you." And also, even the way the house crumbles is because she pulls meteors and it pummels the house. Like, what the fuck kind of power is this? She's super OP. But yeah, Dark Phoenix.
Carrie is not plus size. Matthew Lillard is in the series. Carrie is actually played by the young girl that played Alice in Curse of Chucky. And she was in a couple episodes of the Cult of Chucky, I think. Yeah.
Damn, you found that out quick.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's unfortunate. So
yeah, well,
hopefully they give her
maybe the story will be good, you know, or they'll just change the blood to another animal. Like, why does it have to change it from pig's blood? Change it to something else. Change it to Carrie really likes squirrels or something, and it's squirrel blood. Jesus. That would take forever,
right?
They would have to dilute the blood.
It's the quickest animal unless you get cows. Well, that's still, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
which is so funny because cows only eat grass. Sometimes eat anything.
Sometimes genetics are just genetics. Damn it, people.
Right, you're right. I'm not fat. I'm just big boned. But that will do it for Carrie. Come back next time. We actually have a request. We have a request from Groovy Duke, and we are going to be reviewing Vampires vs. the Bronx. So we will see you then. Mira. Stop.
Where did you hide it, Dan?
Please be sure to send us your requests at blueshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter X, blueshakalakapod. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at blueshakalakapodcast.